Hello and welcome. We are ready for the IRO Nürburgring 12 hours race today. Drivers are currently warming up and we should get the formation lap ready in a couple of minutes. So I think we're missing one player here, one driver. 13 entered. We need 14 teams to do this. So couple of minutes and we should be ready, I think. Cycle through the drivers as they perform their warm-up. So, gonna get the links sorted. Good morning, hello Hansa. So let me get the chat ready here. That's looking good. Morning Ost. Good luck to you as well. You will be driving later, I guess. So people are joining the stream. I can see that. Thank you. This means the stream is working properly. So we just saw the announcement here, 3 minutes until the formation lap. We also get a lobby reset by the looks. So yeah, so 12 hours of GT racing at the Nürburgring today, organized by the IRO. We had a cracking qualifying session yesterday, very close at the top, 4 cars within a couple of tenths there. And also very strong drivers, strong teams entering this competition today. And 12 hours, it's a long race. So we will be doing the usual format, roughly 2-hour stints for each driver. So this means we have 6 stints in total that are being broadcasted in 6 different streams, but all on the IRO YouTube channel. So you will have to switch streams after the driver swaps, but all of you are probably used to that, how this works. We might be seeing some rain today, so it's most of the stint will be custom random weather in place. Oops. Better now than later in the race, I guess. Nothing. We have some, let's say so, the hard tire is mandatory for every stint unless it rains. So this is like the gamble the drivers can take. All compounds are available to use. The fuel consumption we have ×1, and for tire wear we have ×3, so you can't run just the softs for the entire stint. And yeah, apart from that, of course, we have the heavy damage enabled. This means damage will stay on your car until you go into the pits and repair it. And throughout the day we have also a time progression here, so we will go into the evening and the night later on for this. So looks like the lobby is being reset, so we should be ready to start this one. So good morning Richie, good morning Echo as well. Nice to have you with us. So hello. So the start of the race, it will be cloudy. So that's what the event settings tell us right now. So we have 2 cloudy slots and then the rest will be random. Good morning, Kings. So definitely no rain for the first 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes maybe. But then everything seems to be possible here. So we will wait for the drivers now to enter. Still confused. We are missing one team, right? Who are we missing? Oh, James. James is missing what? Yeah, Team AHR is missing. Yeah, the team that starts from pole position. Oh, that would be a bummer right from the start if one of the top teams cannot enter. So yesterday there was no issue joining the lobby. So I hope these difficulties can be solved. So we would like to see a full grid there of 14 cars. Splurge in the chat, Kaza also in the chat. Yay! So I guess we will be waiting a couple of minutes there to... And here we go. Someone is joining the lobby. Hopefully it is James. Yeah, it is James. So that's good to see. So now just needs to tick in. Here we go. He is in. So this means also pole position will remain with the Apex Hunter Racing team for this one. Nice. Yeah, who cares about the pole sitter, right? So seems so. We also have a manually set grid, yeah, of course. So what we will do, we'll do a formation lap for this one to have like, so we can also have a look at all the cars and drivers and the teams. And then I believe when they leave the final chicane, coming around the final turn, there will be a restart zone or a starting zone. Let's put it that way. and then we will go racing. So it will be 60 laps of racing. So we will not count the formation lap, and also, as usual, on the penultimate lap, drivers will head into the pits and perform the driver swap. So then we will switch lobbies as well, and also switch the stream. But here we go. We are ready. So get on all the needed informations for you, and then we are good to go. The IRO 12 hours of Nürburgring GP start now. Hopefully now. So I hear engines, but I don't see the lights. Yeah. So why is no one starting? Do we have a glitched lobby? So, Okay, it looks like a lobby glitch here. No one is able to get the race going, so that's unfortunate. So, second attempt, I guess we should be fine. Oh, the whole lobby will be reset. Okay, maybe that's the best option here. A wonderful start, yeah, come on. So what do we say here? Gran Turismo PD, perfect game, yeah. Yeah, let's hope this was just the unfortunate lobby glitch. We get that out of the way early, and then fingers crossed we won't be having any issues during the rest of this great racing day. So yeah. Luki got black screen, so maybe that's why the race didn't start. So it was a bit of a hiccup there with the late join. So okay, let's see if we can join the room again. It's all part of the build-up, you know. Why start the race on time? No need for that. So we'll get calm our nerves. We will be fine. We're just, I think, 6-7 minutes behind schedule. That is still okay. So let's hope that everyone can join the lobby again. Looks like it's filling up. So we will present the beauty of the lobbies to the public here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we will see some amazing racing throughout the day. So shouldn't be much of an issue with this one. Hey Juppe, yeah, we had a start glitch, so no one could drive off the line. We just could hear the engines revving, and one of the drivers had a black screen, so probably that's why. There was some kind of network desync or whatever happening, so yeah. So, waiting for one more team / driver to join this one. Great. Yeah. I mean, we all want to see like the lobby screen for like 10 minutes or so. So, yeah, why not? But here we go. 16 out of 16 now have entered the lobby. And I think now the grid will be set manually again, and then we're off. This time for real, I guess. Jay, good morning. Hello, hello. Looking all good on my side here. So I'm ready, by the way. So we can start this. I guess everyone in chat is also ready and hyped up for this one. See, so I think the opening laps, they will be very interesting with the formation lap and manual rolling start. We should see some close racing right from the get-go. Yeah, the grid will be adjusted right now, I think. So we will just see the grid order when who's lobby host Nick, when Nick has entered the grid order. Should be done any second, I guess, here. But with this view, you can see the order by driver rating, by the way. So you see US. Okay, now the grid order has changed according to the qualifying. Yep, that seems to be correct. AHR starting on pole, ORT on P2. Race Asylum Esports in P3. Black Flag E-Racing in P4. Yep, that's looking good. So everyone seems to be ready. So then let's go. Let's get it going. Here we go. The new lobby also means we have new random dynamic weather, by the way, after the first 2 slots. So we'll go. This is looking much better now from the camera angle we got. So I'm confident we will see the red lights now. Yep, here we go. We see them. So remember, formation lap, we won't be racing on the first lap here, so just warm up tires. Yeah, pretty overcast for the first 10-15 minutes or so, then no one knows except for the game what weather we will be seeing. So let's cycle through the grid here on this formation lap. We have, let's start of course with pole sitter, Team AHR in the Porsche 911 RSR. Then we have ORT Overboost Racing Team in the Genesis X, followed by Race Asylum Esports. Another Porsche 911. Then the first and the only AMG, I believe, on the grid. That's Black Flag E-Racing. We have the Medway Racing League MRL in another Genesis X. Then we have the first McLaren 650S, Loose Moose Racing here. We have last minute racing presented by Jakey here in another Porsche 911. Then the first DC team in another Genesis X. We have the Intercontinental Racing Team. Again, a McLaren 650S, followed by Team Full Send in the red McLaren 650S. Then it is Guinness Racing here. The last Porsche, I believe, on the grid. with the Nuke Shot Motorsports in a Genesis. The only Peugeot RZZ DC team number 2 and Race Asylum team in the McLaren. So through the chicane we should see now double file formation starting. Yeah, that's looking nice, side by side. So coming round the final corner we will have the starting zone, and they're lining up now. We are getting ready for the racing action. Everyone is lined up. Nice picture, that's looking great. And I think we are no, we are not green. Wait, not accelerating. James waiting very long, and now James on to the throttle, keeping that inside for now. I think that's a nice start. Already, oh, a little tap there already from Nick there. Nick losing a position to Welchie in the Genesis. Made up a few positions here. Then we have some battling the AMG and the McLaren there on the inside. The Genesis, the Porsche sideways. Oh, around the outside goes Blue Racer. What a start, Blue Racer. P14 to P8. That's a good start. We have side-by-side action here between Jakey and Pastina around the outside. Can he hang it round through the corner? Not yet. DC Pastina stays ahead of Jakey here. We have Camp in P11. The second DC team in P12. Speedy dropped a few positions down to P13, and Tonic as well in P14. So far, I don't think anyone got damage for this one. So let's focus on the lead here with James staying in front of RRT. Half a second, Nick got past Welchie again. And oh, look at that. We have 2-3 wide situations in the chicane. Alex is looking. No, there was contact. There was a spin. Nearly a spin. Good avoidance there. Nearly got it. Let's see if we can have a better angle on that. There was a little bit of contact, but good catch. Good catch. We keep on racing here. Blue Racer dropped 2 positions again, so up and down. He's defending that position here from DC team, trying to get away past Nuke Shot Motorsports here. Also, we have battles everywhere here through the tight AMG arena section here with Campo. Blue Racer going very, very wide here on the exit of the arena section. Still keeps that position for now. This looks like a sprint race, not an endurance race. Crazy, crazy stuff here. Early wheel-to-wheel battles. But really clean driving here. Well, so Blue Racer looking to find a way around the outside through the hairpin. It's not quite working, and here comes Speedy trying to get past. Nope. Through the Michael Schumacher as we will go single file, and crazy battle. So we will go to the front where, oh, where's Nick, by the way? We lost Nick. Where is Nick? Nick is last, and Nick has damage. That's a tough one early in the race. Nick with some front splitter and suspension damage. So what will be the call for Nick? Pit, drive, pitting early. Whoa. So James is staying in the lead, but followed very closely by player Prof 1 from the Overboost Racing team. Then a little gap to Welchie from MRL P3. We have Loose Moose Racing in P4 here, but followed closely by Pastina, part of DC team in P5. Then Camp with a little gap now to the second DC team in the RCZ. Lucky and Blue Racer with Speedy on his bumper. So let's see if we can get... This is a very close battle here already, so the reverse camera angle. We also have Jakey just behind Blue Racer, who caught up to Lugi. Let's... Oh, what happened here? This was the wrong replay. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry for that. But there was a little bit of contact between the DC team driver and Lugi. I'm not sure what happened here, but unfortunately I can't access the replay anymore, so I need to remember to press the correct button to see. But the mid-field battle is still very intense here. So Blue Racer is past Lugi, and then goes Jakey. Went down the inside on Speedy. Let's watch this move again. So, good late move. Don't think there was any contact. Yeah, Tank Pro, that's correct. Slower lap times. We also are, I think, in the late morning and with cloudy conditions, so grip level, track temperature won't be that good as during the qualifying session. I don't think the top two are really battling, but they are basically a second off their qualifying times so far, so it definitely has to do something with the overall conditions here. Also, like the wind, probably not in favor of a good lap time. We know we have like strong wind again. The drivers were also telling yesterday during the qualifying session that wind played a huge factor. Like they felt like they lost grip on some of the corners. So top two built a nice gap already there. We'll just have a look at the tires. So I think everyone started on the softs as far as I could tell. Those two are also very close since the beginning. But yeah, so far everyone running the soft tire compound. Yeah. Camp with a nice cap, so nothing to worry about battling the other cars. Blue Racer also the gap, so we lost Lugi there. Oh, he's behind Speedy. Jakey with a wide line, the exit of the AMG arena. Here also on the soft Speedy. He is past Lugi, who has the AMG just behind, and that the real Osman for Black Flag E-Racing trying to get a run on Lugi there. A bit wide there on the exit of the hairpin. Lost a little bit of speed and momentum, but is still within that slipstream range. And we have Mr. X for DC Team in P12, just 1 second. And Nick and also Tonic for Guinness Racing also had an issue there. He's running on the mediums. He had a 2014, 204, 209, so those lap times, they don't look very good. So yeah, I just saw that. Okay, Tonic was in the pits, okay. But so James now starting to build a gap. Oh, interesting, Ray. Okay, so Tonic started on the hards and now running the mediums. So that's maybe also a smart idea to get out of traffic there. So yeah, James about to get out of the slipstream range. He's pulling away slightly now. 1.2, 1.3. This would be huge for AHR. And I think now he's got it. Had a great run into the, and then there goes my commentator's curse. Sorry, James. So he missed his braking point there, coming down into the hairpin, and just like that, we have a new race leader. Overboost Racing. Damn me, yeah, I know, Tank Pro. It had to happen. Yeah, we need a curse counter, definitely. At least no damage was involved. Wind direction, yeah, it's changing a little bit. Yeah, it is changing a little bit. Alex. I know, Ray, I know. It's just how things are going here when I'm doing the comps. I mean, it was yesterday on my sprint series. This was like the instant curse. It was like literally 1 second after I praised End Station Gaming for having a great run. Boom. Messed it up. So, but I think the race has settled down a little bit now. So we have battle for P10. DJ will be doing stint 2, so blame him then. I'm all on my own. For the comps, we don't have the available spots in the lobby to have multiple commentators, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get back to the racing action here with Battle for P10 is still on. Nuke Shot, Black Flag and DC Team in a close battle for the top 10s. And Nick with an early incident with damage, early pit stop. We're running softs again, and we are now back to those crazy fast low 54 lap times, by the way, so it is back to normal. I think lap times are now getting faster. The sun seems to be helping with the grip levels here by the looks. And interesting, Tonic with a completely different strategy compared to everyone else, running on the mediums and already did the hards. That is interesting. So also the top runners, they are into the 54s now, but Looks like half a second off Nick's pace here. And James is back within the slipstream range. So not making it too easy for ORT for this one. I think, no, we shouldn't run with James, right? Tank Pro, so I'll skip that. Welchie here for MRL. So, should I say it? Yeah, I say it. A great opening stint so far. For Arden, we have CLR driver. Speedy is running in P9. Here we go, especially for you. Richie is racing in stint 3 for the last minute racing team here in this car. We also will see Juppe from CLR, we will see End Station Gaming, we will see Struck. So yeah, we have a few CLR drivers in this one. Then we were with Welchie now. Let's see, Loose Moose Racing team here. Alex just 7 seconds off pace. And that is solid pace here. That's the best McLaren so far on the grid, P4. Then we have Pestina for DC team in the Genesis. He was driving with Alex for the first couple of laps. Now there's the 3-second gap. Now, not sure. Tires are starting to wear a little bit. And Blue Racer caught up to Camp here. 2 McLarens. I think Blue Racer with a very strong opening stint started P14 up to P7, and that's not the end of the line here, I guess. So he's had a bit of a shocker yesterday with the qualifying not really up to his usual pace, but now he's showing his pace. And as I said yesterday during the qualifying, so he's used to that McLaren, so it's his go-to car usually in Group 3. But yeah, I think he already made up for that, let's call it, not so good qualifying session yesterday. He's back in the mix there for a good position, and he's closing that gap here. Will we see a move on Camp? Oh, Camp's struggling a little bit here by the looks of it. Want to see this perspective here. We also have another car behind that is shaky here for last minute racing. McLaren versus McLaren. Oh, shaky with a big drift there through that hairpin. Good catch through the Michael Schumacher S. Also Blue Racer with a little wiggle there. And let's see Jakey's perspective chasing down the 2 McLarens in his Porsche. coming to the NGK chicane. No drama, but it looks like Blue Racer with a good run. Oh, we go to the TV camera. See, yeah, Blue Racer with a good run. Camp not defending the inside. We might be seeing a move coming down into T1. Now a late defensive move, but Blue Racer got the inside, makes that move stick, and gains another position. So we will have a look at this one more time. So Camp decided to defend, but it was already too late. Blue Racer on the inside made that apex beautifully, and a nice move here. So back to the front where we still have ORT ahead of AHR, but James closed that gap now. So those top two really in a nice battle since the start of the race. And looking at the lap times, James is a little bit quicker. Can he find a way past Player Prof 1? Seems to be a good setup, but that Genesis is very strong on the straights. Traction of that Porsche is a bit better, but now, yeah, the Genesis is not really losing time there on the straight. But and also that the tire wear, quite impressed by the Genesis so far compared to the Porsche there. Yeah, Baz, I was actually so surprised to see the Genesis perform that well here. So usually I thought it was good in a straight line there with the acceleration, but it needs a nerve, probably not a buff. You're correct. But this is probably this technical track more like a bit of a handling, so I would actually assume that the Porsche would have the upper hand here. And yeah, we also have to remember so that James is playing with a controller, so tire wear is also a bit higher for him. He doesn't anymore, what? Did James switch to a wheel? Really? No, on a controller, right? Team AHR, help me out here. I'm getting confusing messages in chat. Check, he is on the controller, okay. Yeah, the James is a bit quicker, yeah, but there's just no way for a clean move here so far, because the traction, acceleration, and the top speed, it's really strong here with the Genesis, and also like the fuel looking really good in tires, so that's seems to be a strong combination with Player Prof 1 driving that Genesis here. We can also have a comparison between Welchie and Player Prof in the Genesis. So, but that's basically the same Welchie used a little bit more fuel, but compared to the tire wear seems to be the same here. Then let's have a look at Loose Moose Racing here with Harlex. That tire wear seems to be also very, very good here. Smooth driving. And looks like Harlex is gaining a little bit on Welchie here. I think we were at one time around the 3-second mark, now between 2.3, 2.5 seconds here. The drop from Pastina there is still continuing. So the gap went from 3 to 5.5 seconds now. And Pastina is noticeably worse with the tires here on this Genesis. So it looks like definitely a more aggressive driving style here. Then Blue Racer has gapped Camp now. Not yet out of the slipstream. And Camp under pressure, shaky. But Shaky's still not able to get past Camp here in this one. And oh, the rear tires here, Shaky, they're starting to fade now. Not looking that good anymore. We have a Speedy with very good tire management so far. Staying with Camp and Shaky just here. And then next driver we have Nick, who seems to be pushing like crazy. He's definitely gaining there. Oh, Speedy made a move on Camp here. Maybe a little mistake, but Speedy upper position, so Nick just 7.6 seconds behind P9 after his early pit stop. Also, the tire wear here of that RC set coming towards the end. Yeah, we have definitely different driving styles there, different equipment. Also, that AMG looks very good. The tires, they just lost a bit of time there. I think they started P4 or so down to P12. But yeah, it is a long race today. Tonic with the medium tires still running and barely anywhere. So this might be a very long stint for Tonic here on those mediums. And looks like Lugi already went into the pits, running in P14. So whoop, 2 seconds the gap between. Oh, controller, stay with me. Sorry for that. My controller dropped. So 2.2 seconds the gap. Oh, and James now deciding to pit. Yeah, those tires, they don't look that good anymore. This promotes Welchie into P2 and Harlex in P3 now, and Harlex is closing the gap and This mean that it's impressive to see the tire wear. Your Alex doing a really good job there, managing those tires. Blue Racer up to P4 with James exiting the pits just ahead of Speedy. So we see a fresh set of soft tires there for James. And Speedy is tires still looking good. Maybe he can use James for 1 or 2 laps to drag him along. Whoa! There was a bit of a wiggle there, a slide. Again, a bit aggressive there into the hairpin again. But looks like James is pushing now. I mean, he didn't fill up completely, so a lighter car. So it looks like he is now on attack mode, hammer time or so. To maybe go for the undercut here, but yeah, he needs to floor it here probably to be able to. We were looking at the 2-second gap to P1 by the time James pitted. And Speedy tried to stay with James here and now lost the slipstream through that chicane. 2, 3, 4 attempts or so. Lost that commitment. Camp into the pits. Nick just 5 seconds behind Speedy. Past Piscina here. They also did their first pit stop. Jakey also pitted. Yeah, fresh softs again. And they will jump the Intercontinental Racing team there with Cam behind the wheel. Oh, by quite some margin here. So it looks like we have an ORT takeover in chat. Hello everyone. Oh, Black Flag E-Racing still running. Tires still looking good. Fuel also. This might be a long stint here as well for that AMG. Then it's Nuke Shot in P12 with Guinness Racing. Tonic still the only driver on mediums, and they also use the soft tires. So don't think we will be seeing any rain for the next couple of minutes here. Don't see any clouds, so soft tires might be a good shout here. Oh, and we have Alex now inside of the slipstream range. Looks like Welchie is struggling with traction here a little bit through that AMG arena section. Would you place a bet on that Hestain that it will stay dry? I don't know. I mean, in real life here at the Nürburgring, the weather can change so quickly. I'm not sure if this is implemented also in the game, but okay. So I think most of the viewers in chat, they want to see a bit of rain. So let's all start the rain dance. Drivers won't be happy, I guess, but hey, here we go. But now let's see, Alex just half a second behind now. Good run through the chicane. We will have the same situation as earlier on. That Genesis now out of the final turn has good traction, good acceleration. He stays ahead of that McLaren. So this is a very strong section for that Genesis indeed. But totally agree, Tricky, here that Alex is doing a phenomenal job here, looking after the tires and also driving very solid and fast lap times. Oh, there might be an opportunity now. Maybe if he can stay close, run down to the hairpin. See. Could be. Is Welchi defending the inside? Yeah, sort of. Made at apex. Alex looking for the run. Not quite. So difficult to say where's a good spot for an overtake on this track. Probably you have to rely on someone getting a track limit penalty to get the run through this section, or maybe a messy chicane. I think like Welchi is heading into the pits. Oh, and also P1 is into the pits, so the leader is into the pits. James. Okay, I think that undercut might have worked for James here. Here's James. Yep. James is passed again over T. 2.5 seconds, and Blue Racer is still running, but I can't see him going that much longer, to be honest. Tires are really looking like toast on all of them. So expect Blue Racer to pit this or next lap here. Speedy also still running, and compared to Blue Racer, the tire wear significantly better. So how long can Alex go? Oh, this I could make it, I don't know, another 8-9 laps or so, probably. So could be like 2 stints on soft and 1 short stint on the hards then, by the looks. Impressive stuff, to be honest, here. So player Prof 1, he came out on softs again. Also not completely filled up. So this also looks like now an aggressive stint here for most of the drivers, the second soft stint. So Blue Racer opting to go for another lap, but this should be the last, probably, judging that tire wear. Speedy is just out of Welchie, but Welchie with the fresh rubber and not worth fighting here. So that was a good move here. Speedy left that door open. But they are on a different strategy, so was a smart move in my opinion. Then we have Pistina running in P7. Also, they did their first pit stop. Shaky, also they went into the pits. Nick with the second pit stop. On the hunt again. In the meantime, we have James with the fastest lap of the race so far. But also Nick on a quick lap, your personal best. I think he was on a 1:54.3 previously. We will stay with Nick to see if he can grab that fastest lap here. Looks like a good run. So into no drama through the chicane, final turn. And Camp with a Tokyo Drift start 55.4, so okay, that's really close I think between Nick and James. Comes down to the fastest lap. So Camp in P10, Lugi in P11 for Nukeshot Motorsports. But Lugi seems to be shredding his tires. That's the second stint on softs already. So how long will Tonic go here? Mediums looking good. Fuel also looking good. This second DC team here with Mr. X in the RZZ. Also judging the tire wear, they also went for a pit stop, and Black Flaggy Racing also did their first pit stop. So James is definitely catching Halex here. Halex with still on his starting tire compound. And ORT currently not able to keep up with James here. Okay, so Blue Racer is staying out for another lap, so a bit surprised here, to be honest. But maybe he needs to extend that stint as much as possible. I think we also saw Pistina. He gained that position there. Speedy dropping, probably now also tire wear affecting his lap times. 57, 57, 58. Yeah, that's not the pace you want to go here currently. So Halex is still running in the 56s, but yeah, James is catching here, running 54s. That's roughly 1.5 to 2 seconds a lap at the moment. So Will Alex come into the pits? Yeah, I think the time you lose is now just too much. So this means James back into the lead, and player Prof 1 now starting to catch James again. So I think, yep, this was a very good lap here. James with a 55, 54.6. So 3.5 seconds between the top two. Then a bigger gap to Welchi, who is having probably a battle with Pestina again. We had this battle earlier on in the race. Pestina was pushing, but then his tire wear just wasn't good enough to keep up with Welchi at the latter stages. But currently Pestina is putting in really strong laps here. Oh, there was a little bit of gravel. So should we count that as a Jäger curse as well? He didn't lose that much compared to James, but I mean, I was praising him for a little bit. So lost a little bit of time here again, half a second. So hey Sonic, nice to see you. So Alex after the pit stop. There's a yellow flag. Pestina. Where is Pestina? What happened to Pestina? Oh. Oh, that looked weird. But I think the entire lap was really sketchy. So maybe tires also overheated a little bit, and then was not a really good lap here for Pestina. Yeah. So I think the entire lap now is the Jäger curse now, yeah. So it started earlier this lap, and then he continued to make little mistakes, and now Nick trying to sneak down the inside. No, Pestina still defending that position. And again, Pestina still stays ahead of Nick. I'm sure Nick is looking for a move into the hairpin then. Should have the better run. And here we go, Nick on the inside, easy pass. So in P9 we have still Camp running. Blue Racer now on to the medium tires after a very long stint on the softs. Okay. So don't see many drivers using the mediums here. I think Tonic is also trying to make that mediums work. We will have to wait until the end of the stint if this strategy is worth trying, or if it's just the flat out soft and then one, or soft and one short stint on the hards. So this will be also interesting for all the other drivers for their upcoming stints to see how long the tires actually last, what will be the quickest strategy. So yeah, but Overboost Racing team, they are catching the Apex Hunter Racing team now. Gap under 3 seconds now. So the first couple of laps after the pit stop, it looked like James could increase the gap. Now the gap is coming down again, so we will have probably this close battle for the entire first stint. It would be nice to see. So Welchie in a bit of no man's land. So back in the days when I started, it was called a Kaza gap. Here 10 plus seconds ahead and behind. So that's an easy drive for Welchie so far. Oh, Harlex is running the hearts now. Maybe just a short stint. And then we have Nick and Speedy deciding to pit now after. Yeah, Kaza, it was. Yep. So Nick now behind Alex and different tire compounds, so this should be an easy pass for Nick here. Maybe already coming out of T1. That's a nice little cutback there, taking the inside line. Entry of the AMG arena, and yeah, 54.0 from Nick. Oh, yes. So we saw this a few times. So with Nick is so quick, and then he makes a little mistake. He also pushes even more. So most of the times it goes well, but if you're pushing and maybe pushing a little bit too much, then you're prone to do another mistake. So this is a risky strategy definitely here for Nick, but probably he has no other choice, right? So we saw Pistina and Jakey. Pistina catching Harlex as well. Softs versus hards. We'll get an onboard perspective now. The Genesis, don't think I ever put on this view. A big camera there. Ooh, bit sketchy there, coming out of the final turn. And we see Jakey just 0.5 behind. Again, same spot as last lap. Will we see the same move? Basically. And Jakey also trying to get past Alex here. I think Jakey's got the run. Alex not defending it too hard. Again, Jakey sliding all over the place here. And Jakey is through. Lost a little bit of time there, but clean overtake. And can we all have a look at Jakey's rear tires, please? Is aggressive driving there in that Porsche. How long will they last? So yeah, I also think we are seeing a few clouds there, not so definitely overcast, and some darker clouds as well in the distance. And this then also means we are nearly halfway through the first stint for the drivers. Let's do a little bit of a race recap. James leading, but that gap has come down to player Prof 1 under 1 second now, so ORT running in P2. Then we have Team MRL with Welchi in P3, Nick for Race Asylum Esports running in P4, Pestina for DC Team number 1 in P5, then Jakey Last Minute Racing P6. We have Loose Moose Racing P7, currently doing their mandatory hard tire stint. We have Camp for the Intercontinental Racing Team in P8, Blue Racer for Team Race Asylum running in P9. Then we have the second DC team, Mr. X, in that RZZ. Speedy for Team Full Send in P11. Then we have Lugi for Nukeshot Motorsports in P12. Black Flag E-Racing running P13. So there is a mandatory usage of the hard compound required unless it rains during the stint. So you can gamble and hope for rain, so you can just use softs. Or if it doesn't rain, you need to use the hards for at least one lap. And that goes for every stint, so the 6 stints, so every driver has to do that. Let's stay with the battle for the lead, right? So there's this James keeping that gap. And with this camera we actually can see those clouds forming there and not looking good, to be honest, so we might be seeing a little bit of rain. If it rains and it will be above the first bar on the wetness indicator, then the mandatory hard tire rule is voided. And Arden, yeah, and if it rains you get wet. Yeah, that's also true. So here we go, we will continue to see this battle here. Yeah, Bob, that would be so nice. I mean, I could exit out of the spectate mode and bring on the weather radar in the lobby if you want. But this means we would just lose a little bit of racing action here. James tires towards the end of their expected lifespan. We'll see how many laps James can actually do. He's definitely dropped down to mid 55s, so that's ORT were running in the 54s until they caught up with AHR. But yeah, judging this by eyesight, those clouds, if those clouds hit the track, we will see some rain. I'm pretty sure. This is also like very difficult for James, I guess, with his tires now not being in the best conditions. I mean, James is probably hoping for rain, so he doesn't lose time for performing an extra pit stop. So on the first part, just put on traction control. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, but Jaeger predicts, yeah. It could be a new trending hashtag. So, but yeah, the first half of the track we don't see those dark clouds, so they're just approaching when we hit the second part of the track. So, but come on, so I watched many races here at the Nürburgring, and judging those clouds, it looks very much like rain. Maybe a small part of me also wants to see rain, just from a spectator's point of view. Who knows? But now, Player Prof 1 with a good run. They're into the chicane. James doing another lap. Yeah, but this might be one of his final laps for the stint. Go on, show us the weather radar. But I need to skip this amazing battle. If it rains, it rains. Come on, let's have a little bit of this uncertainty and watch this battle here. If James decides to pit this lap, I will quickly jump out of the spectate mode and open the weather radar in the lobby. So, deal? Yeah, but I'm not F1 Tank Pro, so unfortunately I don't have this data available to me. Yeah, Ray is in the lobby. Echo Ray is in the lobby, yeah. It's looking overcast, very overcast now. The clouds not as dark as initially thought of. And so also James still staying out for another lap, so we will stay with this battle. No weather radar for us, unfortunately. And if I wasn't mistaken, those darker clouds, they were moving away from the track. So now through the AMG arena section, a little bit of contact. Could be that James is extending his stint in case there will be some rain. It would be very unlucky if James is going for a pit stop for fresh softs and then it starts raining the next lap. Probably that's the thinking behind, but we see Nick and Alex heading into the pits. So Nick with a fresh set of soft tires, so they are not gambling for the rain to come. They're just probably they had no other choice now. But I can't see James doing another lap on those softs now. In contrast to player Prof 1 for ORT, those tires should be lasting for a couple of laps or so. We'll see. And James is doing another lap. Of course he is. He can still defend the position. But it's also like with very worn tires, it is also the risk is increasing for a mistake. So yeah, but there was a good point, Tank Pro, so that James is actually slowing down player Prof 1 here, so that they can't run their own pace. And I'm not too sure about my prediction with the rain, to be honest now. Oh, James with a big slide. It looks like those clouds, they are still there, but not the dark clouds. Again, a little drift through the Michael Schumacher is. Wow. I think he's feeling the loss of traction there now with that tires. They're 1.6 seconds down on his personal best. And he's doing another lap. Really? Okay. Bold moves here for this one. But yeah, he definitely slowed down here, player Prof 1, looking at the lap times. As I said, until they were catching, they were lapping 54s. Now they're high 55s, 56 even, and I think they are facing lapped cars now. A little bit of a gap still. It's definitely a very heroic drive now from James here, being sideways nearly through every turn. But he's keeping the car on track and making it very difficult for player Prof 1 here to find a good opportunity here to go for a move. Now that rear is gone. Yeah, it's dead. Also the fuel is low. So fuel probably 3 laps, but that rear left is gone. And now we see the move probably on the inside. No, James very late on the brakes. Keeps that position, but now he's heading in to the platform. So let's have a quick look at the weather radar. But I don't think we will see anything on that because the visuals today showed us nothing. So come on, speed up, speed up. So nothing on there. So it's just cloudy, no rain. Totally worth it, yeah. So James now with the long service, racing softs again. And look at that, Nick just under 3 seconds behind James. I think those, Nick with the fastest lap, 53.9. So I would assume that Nick is the one that benefited the most with James holding up the player Prof 1 here. So yeah, the 53.9 is insane race pace, and he's definitely flying 2 seconds between Nick and James now. We'll just cycle through the grid and see what's happening behind this amazing front battle. Jakey in P5. Pistina, he did another pit stop here, changed tires. Blue Racers is on the mediums here, yep. This looks to be a long stint here. Speedy in P8 on the second soft stint. And Camp also on a second soft stint, as far as I can remember. Lugi, the front tire is not looking too good on this Genesis. Then also fuel very low, so there will be a pit stop coming. Halex, so they did their mandatory stint on the hards earlier on. Now they're back onto the softs. Might be going till the end by the looks. Tonic now got rid of the mediums onto the softs. Black flag, e-racing in the AMG. Also coming towards the end of the tire life. And in P14 we have DC team number 2 on a fresh set of soft tires. So we'll have a look at the gap between P1 and James. 40 seconds, and Nick just caught up to James. Porsche versus Porsche. And Nick was flying. Look at that, 53.7. I don't think Nick is taking any prisoners here. He will be going for a move or a send into the chicane. Oh, thought about it. A little wiggle there also. James, not the cleanest drive through that chicane. And here we go again. Oh, look at the difference, that run. That's a clean pass for Nick here. So Nick is in the zone. So also tires. So James needs to stay with Nick now. Welchie probably needs to pit because of his fuel. Also the tires. Yep, so Welchie definitely needs to pit. And yes, Blush, so judging the gap, I think we see Nick virtual P1 at the moment with his lap times. Yeah, now it's the P1 heading into the pits. They were lapping 56s compared to Nick with those 54, 53s even. And Nick is just completely on a different level now. Already 1 second the gap to James here. And so we still see the service for our T. Let's see how much they will refuel. This might be the deciding factor. So I think the refuel rate is very low. So they just come out of the pits. They didn't put in that much fuel, to be honest. And yeah, the top three, they all need to do one more pit stop and run the hard tire compound. So, but yeah, with the fuel saving we saw early in the race, that is quite big, because we have a slow refuel rate, right? So just try and bring on the settings. What does it state? It is 3 liters per second, so yeah, this is very, very slow indeed. So saving fuel will help you definitely shortening your pit loss. But yeah, under 10 seconds, this is still a mighty effort here from Nick. We remember he had damage on lap 2 or lap 3. Had an early pit stop. So I'm pretty insane that he is past James again, and they're on the same strategy here. Basically, I'm not sure about the fuel, so maybe Nick has to do an earlier pit stop because of the fuel, but he's still like flying, spotted a purple sector time again, so should be a very fast lap again. Another 53, yeah. So dropped James outside of the slipstream. He definitely has more fuel. So that's actually that's a big difference here in fuel. Wow, on the edge. Definitely pushing. So I'm also thinking that James might have overfueled a little bit. So yeah, we do a quick run through here that we saw the top 3. Then we have Welchie in P4 and Jakey, but also like a bit of offsetting stint length there. Jakey towards the end of his stint while Welchie has fresh softs. Then we have Pistina in P6. Blue Racer running on those mediums still. So could be just a very short, hard tire stint towards the end of his drive. Speedy in P8, that's the best McLaren so far. Ahead of Kemp in P9 and Harlex, but Loose Moose Racing with Harlex, they already did their hard tires. Speedy and Kemp, they still need to run the hards. Then probably see a pit stop next lap then for Lugi. Also Tonic low on fuel. So I'm pretty sure the strategy they chose with one hard, medium, now soft, and then probably again soft, is not the fastest way to do it. And the second DC team in P13, and then a bigger gap to the AMG for Black Flag E-Racing. They looks like they pitted. Will be their final. Yeah, they don't need to pit again, probably. By the looks. So back to the top. The gap is still around 10 seconds. So and oh, Nick has lost some pace here again. Oh, this is the switcheroo of the switcheroo of the switcheroo. I don't know what happened here. Just like we saw. Trading those positions like for I don't know how long. We'll see what happened here. So looked like Nick probably with a penalty. He got slowed down, but then late dive into that chicane, and then James with the cutback, the switcheroo again. So great racing, guys. Yeah, assume Nick had a penalty because he was so slow there, heading up towards the chicane. So it's working well for ORT in the lead then, I guess. 11.5 seconds the lead now. Hello, Shelty, yeah. Come on, let's get a little bit excited here. Yeah, that was brilliant racing, to be honest. I mean, probably James was surprised by that late dive there that Nick performed into the chicane, but then very good awareness and well done both. So, and yeah, my prediction of rain, yeah, that didn't age too good, right? So, sunny skies again. So we can already remove the hashtag Jaeger predicts tag then. Such a shame. All right, let's focus on this battle for P2 again. So race situation is that the top 8, I think, they all need to run the hard tire compound at some time. And with Nick and James battling for position, player Prof 1 for Overboost Racing team, they're in a comfortable lead now with 11 seconds. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that James just overfueled the car. 50% left, you don't need that much fuel. So that's probably 4 or 5 seconds loss in the pits with that refueling. So the gap is not coming down. Oh. So did player Prof1 just do, his personal best 5.75 versus 5.76, so I think we can call that consistent. So now nearly 12 seconds, and looks like conditions are now really good. Grip level seems to be high again. Probably also the wind not too bad. Like we have a little bit of a tailwind on the start-finish straight now. And again, a personal best. I don't know if this is a balance thing. I mean, with that 3 liters per second refuel rate, you're losing so much time in the pits with putting in more fuel than needed. So I'm not sure. So up to 12 seconds now the gap. What a drive so far it is for player Prof 1 and the Overboost Racing team here. And another personal best, getting closer to that 53. Oh, James is past Nick now. And some blue flags here. Looks like the black flag E-Racing AMG. They are already a lap down and they will be passed any second. Here have to be careful with James and Nick being in a close battle for position. We'll see. Yeah. Nick's tires now in a worse state compared to James. And great sportsmanship there from the AMG, getting out of the way, not interfering with this battle. 13 seconds the gap now, so ORT seems to be running away with this for the first stint. But the emphasis lies on it's the first stint, right? So we have 5 more stints still to come. Different drivers. So when we had a look at the fuel shelty early on, that Genesis was really good, or in the hands of player Prof 1, should say. So they nailed it. They were better on tires, better on fuel. So Nick again lost some time here now. 2.4 seconds the gap. Yeah, Welch is still hanging around here. P4, not a real threat, and Blue Racer on the mediums now just stays ahead of Speedy here, who is on the softs and should have. Oh, tire wear is actually not too good, to be honest. Camp also caught up, so we have the battle of the McLarens here, right? With Blue Racer, Speedy, Camp, and Harlex. 4 McLarens running P5, 6, 7, and 8 in a train. We also have looks of fuel. Oh, Speedy late on the brakes, nearly hit Blue Racer here. Camp on his trumpet. So fuel is nearly the same, but it will be interesting to see if the worn mediums are better than those worn softs. And yeah, there's Harlex lurking in the background, so Harlex will go to the end. They did their mandatory hard tire stint. Camp, Speedy, and Blue Racer, they all need to pit and use the hards. So it's Harlex for Loose Moose Racing with the bragging rights for being the fastest McLaren so far. Again, Speedy trying to go for a move. Oh, that looked close. Scared. So Nick is in the pits. So Nick will be running the hards then probably till the end now. It's Speedy and Camp. Speedy defending. Speedy defending his position like with everything he got. Still now Camp with the run on the inside. Speedy not defending the inside line. Will we see a move into T1? Let's. And again a nice little move there, the switcheroo. Let's see this one more time. The old switcheroo, yeah. It's like, yeah, you could clip that, put it into a textbook and say, yep, that's what you need to do here. And here we go, 4 McLarens all in the same shot. Speedy trying to. We have Harlex getting past Camp here, so Speedy still not able to get past Blue Racer. The gap between Blue Racer and Nick is 6 seconds, and we'll just have a look. Nick again on the soft. So did I miss something? Did I miss Nick using the hards at some point? Not sure. Speedy again. No, there was contact. There was contact between Speedy and Blue Racer. Speedy is backing out of it, but we'll wait for this. Oh, Blue Racer out of shape now with that contact. Don't know if the stewards will agree with that move. Oh, 3 wide. Again, contact between. Oh, need to see. I need to see that move again. I was a bit too late on the brakes here, I guess so. But Speedy taking advantage here a little with that. We'll see after the race what is happening here. Blue Racer holds on to that position, but it's getting hectic again. So yeah, somehow Shelty, yeah, you praised them for being like such nice driving, and then oops, two corners in a row where we had a little bit of argy-bargy there going on. Yeah, definitely. Looks like now Halex with the run on Blue Racer into chicane. Nope, not this time. Yeah, probably that's the case here. Who will be the best McLaren? Again, they're close. So Camp into the pits now. Can we risk it to go to the top? See the gap. This is just a really intense battle here for P5, 6, 7 and 8. Again, not sure if there was a little bit of a contact here. But Halex trying to make a move. Get the move done on Blue Racer here, Blue Racer. Yet Halex definitely has the best tires. They're going too wide. No. They don't. Not yet. Halex nearly missing it out. Here, Pastina lurking in the background, hoping for something to happen ahead of him. So Halex now with the run into the hairpin. A little bit of contact again. I'm not sure what happened here. Let's see. A little touch there, yeah. Sent Blue Racer deep, and then a contact between Blue Racer and Halex and Pastina. So they're still side by side here. So I think they had contact. Then unfortunately the replay ended there, so we couldn't see it. But now Halex is past Blue Racer, yeah, losing positions, also has damage. Oh, so deciding to pit now onto the hards probably. So let's go back to the front right, where we see ORT increasing their lead 16 seconds. Then we have AHR with James running in P2, Welchie in P3. Yep, I don't know if it is still a race king, so yeah, but it's still, yeah, more than 10 hours to go. You're totally right. But maybe for some of the racers it's their only stint that they will be doing in this race, so I don't know. But yeah, these couple of minutes there, we saw some not endurance racing like moves, to be honest. No, definitely not. Sonic Blue won't be happy with that. Yeah. Luckily, the main steward is also watching the stream, so we'll be taking notes like crazy. Whatever. But yeah, we will have to wait to see if some incident reports will be filed. For now, we keep on racing. So Camp is running the hards now, yeah, towards the end. Oh, and Blue Racer got a 3-second penalty for probably crossing pit entry or exit. Ah, that's again very unlucky. Can Tonic make up some of the positions they lost due to their different pit strategy? So it's now time for most of the drivers to think about their last pit stop then, I guess. That 3-second penalty, yeah, it's in the game, and those lines are there for a reason, right? So the same for all drivers. So when will we see the drivers going for their final pit stop? Here the top 3 definitely have to use the hards according to my calculations. I'm pretty sure Nick also needs to run the hards. Christina in P5 now ahead of the McLarens. They were battling, yeah, Speedy's tires. They don't look that good anymore. So they need to race till the end of lap 61. And of course they want to shorten the amount of laps on the hard tires as much as possible. So probably that's why Speedy is trying to extend his run on those softs, but they are not looking that good anymore. Harlex, they did their hard tire stint already. They can go till the end and then do the driver swap for this one. Not sure about Jakey, to be honest, if they used the hards already. Camp there on the hards right now and under pressure. Lugi through the arena section. Worn softs versus fresh hard tires. I think there should still be an advantage for the soft tires. So probably we will see onto the gravel there, but good car control. Didn't lose the car here. Then probably a bit of dirty tires there. Stayed on track so far. Blue Racer under pressure there. Tonic is past Blue Racer. So Tonic, they will go till the end on this set of tires. Also Blue Racer probably not changing tires to the softs again, so going till the end. Also the RCZ for DC team number 2, they will be pitting this lap or maybe next lap, And they see blue flags. The leader is approaching. There. So the gap's still big enough, but now probably they should get out of the way. Will perform the overtake. Now coming into T1 by the looks. So DC team close before their final pit stop, and the AMG at the back of the grid here for Black Flag E-Racing. They should also be going until the end now. Fuel looking still okay, tires as well for ORT. Tires not so much for James, but we saw him managing those tires on this previous stint. So probably 2-3 more laps to go for James. Welchie in P3. Very lonely race for Welchie, to be honest. So wasn't involved in many battles, but a very strong drive so far for the MRL team there, and handing over the car in P3. I think they will be very pleased with that. And here comes Nick with the aggressive strategy after an early incident with damage. One extra stop needed for Nick, and not too far off Welchie, to be honest. Under 3 seconds the gap. Christina in P5. So top 5, they need to pit and run the hards. Harlex, they already did their hards. They will go to the end. Shaky, I'm not too sure about, and Speedy now doing his mandatory hard tire run now until the end of his stint before the driver swap. Lugi, yeah, he is past Camp, and Camp under pressure from Tonic. So the latter stages of this first stint, Tonic starts to shine now. Oh, side by side into the Michael Schumacher S. This is not going well, but they managed to survive both. Camp defending for his life on those hards, but he will suffer with less grip now through these sections. Don't think he can hold off the Tonic for any longer here. Tires also looking very good on Tonic's car. So we see indicator. Okay, I'm actually surprised that Tonic couldn't make the move stick there into the chicane. But now Tonic with the run out of the final turn. Don't think Camp can defend that move now. He's trying to go for the inside line. Can Tonic hold it around the outside? No, he can't. Inside line for the entry of the Marina section. We'll see. Can he dive down the inside now? Still not. Camp positioning his car, so very difficult for Tonic to go for the move. Still very hard, but as far as I can say, clean defending there. Now again, will there be a run into the hairpin at the bottom? No, I don't think so. Again, will we see side-by-side action? Coming through the Michael Schumacher S. We will see. No, single file this time. Maybe wait for the next corner then. Again, Kemp defending the inside line here. Oh, that's... Now will we see the run? In the meantime, we have Nick is past Welchie. And this battle is still raging on. Lugi now into the pits, probably doing their mandatory hard stint now again. This time, this late defensive move there from Kemp. I think just about in time, but now Tonic got past semi-switcheroo thing, so let's see. Late move there, but then again a bit too deep into T1 and Tonic up a position. So James now coming into the pits, his tires are dead. Not refueling, I guess, yeah. So that leaves us with player Prof 1, Nick and Welch to perform their final pit stop, switch over to the hards. Festina running wide. Festina also needs to pit. Harlex, they are safe, they are good to run till the end. Jakey and Speedy, probably both. No, Speedy is already on the hards. With Tonic now chasing Speedy. 3 more laps until the driver swap. 6 seconds. Could be close. We shall see. Then Kemp on the hards. Blue Racer on the hards. Lugi on the hards. Mr. X also on the hards. Yes, Laxia was also a little bit surprised by that, seeing that indicator and then not giving up that position. But and that AMG is back behind P13. So again, softs versus hards. So penultimate lap for the leader. So this will be in lap. Change to the hards, 1 lap, and then do the driver swap. Same should go for Nick and Welchie. James in P4, so James should be running in P2 virtually right now. So let's just confirm that we will see the pit entry for the leader. Here we go into the pits. And now just hit the right button. Use the hearts, right? Scene still not there. But Nick also needs to pit now, I guess. So this should stay as it is. We'll see. Yeah, Nick coming in. We see the hard tires for the leader. Nick into the pits. Welchie into the pits. James just 5 seconds behind, so James should jump Nick and Welchie again. We'll see. Yep, there's James crossing the line. Nick and Welchie doing their service. Pessina into the pits. So Nick maintaining that P3, now 11 seconds behind James, but look at the gap between player Prof 1 and James, 22 seconds. I mean, they were running like in a close battle for at least half of the race. Then the strategies, they diverged a little bit, and that Genesis was just so good on fuel by the looks, and also tire management was really good. So crazy stuff to see. So yeah, this is the final race lap for the Overboost racing team. So they will be performing the driver swap now, and I will stay until everyone has performed the driver switch. So Stint 2 stream should be up now, I think. So head over if you want to see the action there for the second stint of this 12-hour race. So we have ORT, then AHR in P2. Then it's Race Asylum Esports in P3, followed by Medway Racing League with Welchie for this one. Then Loose Moose Racing, Alex, great drive here, best of the McLarens so far. DC team number 1, also now heading into the pits, performing the driver swap in P6, that is. Shaky in P7. Okay, so they did their hard stint at some time earlier, did miss that. We have Speedy versus Tonic. Speedy just defends a P8 from Tonic there. So team full send P8, Guinness Racing P9. Then we have Camp for Intercontinental Racing. I will be doing Stint 3 again, Arden. So now it's DJ Brohawk doing Stint 2. I'll be back with Stint 3. Blue Racer into the pits for Team Race Asylum. Then we have Nuke Shot Motorsports in P12 coming in. That leaves us with 2 teams still running. So this DC team number 2, that RCZ, coming into the pits now. And last car on track will be the AMG for the Black Flag E Racing team. Coming through the final corners now. One more time through that chicane. So yeah, and also a little bit of I don't know, drivers already heading out of the pits. That is not the way it was intended. And here we go. We just spectate this animation then and wait for the car to stop, and then this will conclude stint 1. So thank you everyone for joining, for being active in chat, and now head over to stint number 2 with DJ Brohawk. We'll see you later probably for the next stints. Goodbye.